introductions. This here is my buddy Luke. I'm Bruce.
Luke Brashard. This is Bruce Jenner.
Yeah. Last names for documentary purposes, I guess.
I mean, it's about time we let our audience know what we're about to do.
Alright, Luke. Well, basically what I know is there's these two dogs, see, and, well, they like to go around killing people. And, you know, our mission is basically to find them, you know, trying to communicate with them, possibly capture, kill, or whatever. You know, just trying to become heroes, I guess. That's what I'm in it for.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in it for the glory also. You know, anybody that's from around these parts has heard about these crazy dogs. And we're going to go ahead and investigate into this. We're going to be going to where they actually were buried.
Yeah. And
we're going to be going to a couple different places, historical places around town. Rumor is they were involved, you know, with the Kennedy assassination. And so we'll be looking into that a little bit.
So Luke and I were going to go around town asking some folks, you know, what local legends are, what, you know, things are. We're going to try and figure out where these dogs came from and, you know, basically what they want. Which I always heard that, you know, they're just here to kill lots and lots of people. But we're here to find the truth.
So what's the premise behind this?
Well, actually, Luke, I received a call, you know, after I placed that ad out on KSL, you know. A group of chicks that called me up and they were saying that they, you know, actually had experience with this, you know, like a couple of seances and whatnot, or just like a little ritual to call these dogs. So they've asked us to meet them up here at Applebee's, so we're gonna grab a bite to eat and also, you know, see if we can get something out of them, see if we can actually, you know, figure out what to do.
How'd you hear about you placed an ad on KSL, Bruce?
Oh yeah, yeah, I did, Luke. I mean, it's just, that thing's amazing, right?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Alright, Luke, we're at Applebee's, and I think, let's see if we can go in there and find them, you know?
Bruce. What's up, Bruce?
Cup of ice cream?
Hey, Luke.
No, I don't think so.
How you been?
What's come with that? It's just a pie. Okay.
Here's, what is your name again?
Hi, I'm Sadie.
Sadie. And then we have
Billie Jean.
Billie Jean. We have Mushu. I'm sorry? Mushu.
He's from China.
Amazing name. Well, we actually got your call, and we're, you know, here to see what exactly the experience you guys have had with.
I don't even know if I can talk about it.
It's terrifying.
Does it freak you out pretty bad?
Terrifying.
Okay.
This is actually the 13th anniversary of the original occurrence.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
13 years?
That's what we heard from the Colonel. It's been going on for 13 years.
So we wanted to commemorate it at Applebee's. It was classy.
Well, the question: where did it originally happen?
Here,
Here.
at this Applebee's.
It was before Applebee's was built,
Uh-huh.
and at that time it was actually
Like a fair or something, wasn't it?
it was some fairgrounds or something,
Yeah.
right? The Colonel was telling us about the something about the we have to.
You have to sing.
This is why, because there's something about the dogs, like
I don't know. I don't know. It just creeps me out.
You trying to block it out a little bit?
it's really.
Let's see. I think.
Do you remember? Oh my gosh, I get goosebumps every time.
Violence came? Was I what?
Remember the dogs that came through, monster dogs? You were telling us about them. They were here 13 years ago. What's the story about
Tell us a
that?
story about him, Nate.
So they bite
Yeah, how do they bite?
if you try to eat their food.
Your cousin threw rock at the killer dogs?
Yeah, and he barked slide. It was so funny, wasn't it?
No, that's scary.
It hurt the dog growl come.
No, that's really scary.
That's probably what made the dogs mad in the first place.
Was for Roxanne or what?
Is that why they
Yeah.
turn into monsters?
Yes, that's what I'm watching. For Roxanne, that hurts to be hit by his wife. Yeah.
Oh man.
If somebody tries to take my place, let's pretend we just can't see his face. There's nothing I'd rather do because I'm so happy just to dance with you, just to dance with you. Oh, is everything I owe. Before this dance is through, I think I love you too. I'm so happy when you dance with me. If somebody tries to take my place, let's pretend we just can't see his face.
Two girls, local girls who know how to summon the dogs, and we're about to make a visit on them. I've got to find my buddy Bruce before we can go ahead and do that.
Well, what's going on?
I hear about these two girls, man. Have you heard about them? They know how to summon the dogs.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
How did you hear about it?
It's a rumor on the street. I met this lady outside the McDonald's and she told me.
Oh, okay.
Apparently they know how to do a routine to summon the dogs, so they live in this apartment.
Let's go, man.
Something, okay. Okay, Bruce.
Luke.
14 now.
There we go. Hey, Luke.
Sorry, Bruce.
Hello,
Hi. What are your names?
I'm Sally.
Sally
I'm
and
Lucy.
Lucy. Hi. I'm Bruce. This is Luke.
I'm
We're
Luke.
actually doing a documentary. You two are the one that called Luke here, right? Exactly.
You came at the perfect time. We're getting ready to do our little seance right now. Come in, this is really exciting.
What's the twister mat for?
We learned about it at girls' camp.
It's fantastic. So, late at night, after everyone's in bed, you go out in the woods. But we're going to do the living room because I think it still can work.
One can just get the woods.
Yes, but. So, we put peanut butter on our nose and a marshmallow. And then you have to do a cool little twister stance.
And you have to light candles, and you have to sing the alphabet.
Yeah. And then after you're done singing it, they appear.
It's true, because my sister's best friend and her best friend's cousin did it, and they totally
They
saw
seen
the
them.
dogs, and they almost died.
They had to run for their life.
It was
a
really
close
bad.
one. And we have peanut butter and marshmallows right here.
And spoons.
It's very exciting.
First you need peanut butter on your nose.
And then maybe marshmallows.
Here, Luke.
Okay, the whole point is you have to have some kind of lamp on every color. And we have to turn the lights out too, because I can only eat the candles.
Yeah, we have the accentuate candles. Okay.
Okay.
Sally, I'm
Lucy,
scared.
we can do this. I think we should, yes. Okay. On different colors. That's my spot.
All right, we're good, pretty much here.
You have to say something, or
We have to sing the alphabet.
You know the alphabet, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, next time won't you sing with me? What is that? It's your brother!
Ralphie! What are you doing?
What the heck is this?
I was a dog.
You're not a dog!
My goodness. You ruined the whole thing.
Do you see any dogs around? No. But she
dogs.
promised me it worked and she almost
I thought they knew how
died.
to get the dogs. I apologize. At least we got to play Twister.
We have to do it differently.
Right here on this ledge right here, that's where Abraham Sabruder was filming from. He was the man that was actually filming the president that day. What he wanted was just some pictures of the president going down Main Street, but LBJ does make him a famous
Standing up there.
standing on top of that ledge right there. Now, Lee Harvey Oswald, let's say this, may not be the brightest star in the sky.
Yeah,
He
probably
thinks he's in, but he's out the whole time. Because if I'm Lee, and I'm allegedly acting by myself that day, when that motorcade made a right-hand turn and came straight for me, why does he not shoot the president when the motorcade's in front of him? This has been the most logical shot. The reason is because he's not here. He did work up there, but he was brought in indirectly by the CIA. By the time the president was coming down the street, Lee Harvey Oswald is all the way on the other side of town. Let me tell you, I actually believe the president actually killed by the mob and the CIA, not by Lee Harvey Oswald. Because one, they're not happy with Joseph Kennedy. Joseph Kennedy may not be the most honest man we want to hang out with, okay? Two, Bobby Kennedy, Lieutenant General, he may be upsetting a few folks along the way, huh?
I am here at where President Kennedy was assassinated. Out on the street here is where his car came down the street, and Lee Harvey Oswald was perched in the building just behind me here, up on the 6th floor. What happened was that day, these two dangerous dogs were crossing the street here, and there's an X on the street where they crossed, basically kind of in that vicinity right there. They were crossing, and President Kennedy happened to be coming down the street, and the dogs crossed in front of the vehicle, and the shooter, Lee Harvey Oswald, was trying to kill the dogs because he heard that they were so dangerous, but he missed and he hit the president. So behind me here is the grassy knoll, and that is where two other shooters also shot towards the dogs to kill them as they heard that they were so dangerous. Well, actually they missed the president, but Lee Harvey Oswald killed the president. But this is just kind of my investigation of where it all happened. Basically, they were trying to take the dogs out because they were so dangerous, and they weren't able to do so. But down this street is where he came, and they missed.
We're here at, this is the place, this is the first time I've actually ever been here, where we're going to talk about Brigham Young actually looking for our two vicious dogs, Fluffy and Mr. Bojangles. Well, July 24th, 1847, Brigham Young, on this very spot, entered the valley. He was in the back of his wagon, and he was sick. What had happened is a couple days prior, he and the pioneers were staying up in the mountains back behind us, off yonder, and they heard about these vicious dogs, Fluffy and Mr. Bojangles, that were occupying the valley. He actually had plans originally to just settle in California, just skip right over this area and go to California, but they heard that Fluffy and Bojangles were here, and they wanted to send out a party to kill these dogs. And so when he said his famous, this is the place, from this very spot here, he was referring to, this is the place where the dogs would be hiding out. We found this statue of Brigham Young and Joseph Smith, and the plans for actually attacking the two dogs, Fluffy and Mr. Bojangles. So what had happened is they got here in the valley. Brigham Young, of course, shows him with the stick he used to actually go out and attack. But we do understand that he didn't actually make it that far. He decided, to stay here in Utah until he actually found him. And he searched for him till his dying day. But as we know, the search continues to find these two dogs and possibly expose their viciousness to the entire world.
Stockton and Malone. So for years, these two basketball players played in this arena. Here are their statues behind me. Truth is, Stockton could have passed to a lot of other players, but he chose to pass to Karl Malone because it would appease these dogs and it would keep them at bay. Utah Jazz basketball is coming up next, and you gotta love it, baby. One thing you don't gotta love, the fact that we can't find these dogs. We'll find them sometime, hopefully. So I see some tracks kind of leading down that way. Occasionally they'll appear, just kind of their own free will and choice, but they usually need to be summoned, and that's kind of what we're going to be working on today.
we are. Back this way. Back this way has got to be the graveyard we're going to go check out to summon the dogs. But as you can see, this is an off-leash dog area, so we got to watch our step, make sure we don't get tackled or taken out. I heard the other day they just went up to this random guy on the street. Like, he was just walking by some trees or whatnot, and out came dude, that was just freaky. Just walked out and the dog just flew out, just hit him in the face and just like licked it off.
I'm getting a little creeped out just listening to your story, to be honest. I'm getting scared, man. I saw a couple sticks that were kind of crossed in this creepy pattern back down the path a little ways. You know, I mean, it's mid-afternoon, but I almost feel like, you know, in the pit of my stomach and in my heart, I feel like it's nighttime.
Oh.
There's just kind of a dark feeling in the air.
Alright, I know we've been walking for a little while. How long would you say?
I don't know, a couple hours at least.
Yeah.
Ah.
But we are getting close, right? Let's split up real quick. You go over this way a little bit and I'll go this way. If you see anything, just yell, alright?
I'm not sure if I feel so comfortable at splitting up, man.
If anything happens, just tell me, okay? Just yell at me.
Well, safety numbers, but yeah, okay.
I'll let you know.
You found it?
Yeah.
Woo! Is this it?
What?
Is this it?
That was the playground I used to play out when I was a kid.
Coming down the stretch of the Kentucky Derby, Grand Demke.
I heard this bark. I looked around, didn't see anything. And I remember I fell backwards. And this dog came up, started licking me. And then it growled. And I heard somebody whistling, it took off. That's when I knew we were close to the graveyard and we went to check it out. See, now I got the camera. See what I was riding on. We got spray paint, or it looks like blood or something. Like, had some crazy animalistic things going on.
Holy crap, did you see this?
No, what is it?
Dude, you got the 5 X's, man. You ever heard of that before?
No,
Whenever you have an X in the middle and then an X on all 4 corners, it means we're close to the cemetery.
We kind of like X marks the spot.
Yeah, no. If the 0 was here, or the O, I guess you could say, X nose, it wouldn't be. But like, with having that like that, we're close. Go.
Wait.
I'm a little. You recording right now?
Yeah.
I have kind of this like a little bit of a vomitous feeling in my stomach right now. You know.
The way that these trees cover over the path, there must be dogs around here.
You know, there's this spooky looking grave site we're talking about, and we're pretty close to it right now.
Mm-hmm.
And what you do is you have to walk around the grave 3 times backwards. It's got to be backwards, okay?
Backwards?
If you do it frontwards, it's not gonna work. You know, you can hope all you want, but it's really they're not gonna appear. You do it backwards. You look into the eye of the grave, and you say, "You there, puppy? You there, puppy? You there, puppy? You there, puppy?" You know, and then supposedly the puppy or the dogs are supposed to. They like being talked to like they're, you know, a 3-year-old or whatever.
Oh,
so.
okay, I can see that. I just want you to know, Luke, if we don't make it out of here, it was me that stole your credit card and ran up all those charges. We got this grave here. It's Moritz. And
Is it on?
Yeah, we're good. Wait, so how are we gonna do this again?
Okay, so what it is we're gonna walk around. The story goes, if you walk around the grave 3 times backwards,
Okay.
and then say, "Where's the puppy?"
You there, puppy?
We both have to say, "Where's the puppy?" simultaneously, and you have to say it, you know, in a voice that a dog would respond to. So let's walk around the grave 3
Where's the puppy?
Did you see anything?
No.
Do we need to switch? There's a beer bottle there. What? Just hold on. Oh, come on, Bruce. I felt like we gave it our best. You know, you walk around a grave 3 times backwards, you'd expect that something would appear. But
Well,
it doesn't always happen.
You got anything to say for our fans?
Where's the puppy? Pumped up.
Oh, that's a good song.
This is good.
Is that it?
Yeah. Coming up to it. It is, man. It's cool.
All right. This place is creepy, Luke.
It is creepy. This is... Oh, man. Should I leave this light on? This is kind of freaking me out.
Well, you sure this is the place? I mean,
It is. It's the, this is the old mill. I know because of these, this wall on this side with the burned out windows. There's a fire there in the 1880s that basically burned this whole section, this whole portion over here. And that's where the dogs come in, basically, is there was a dog, the caretaker, in 1885 when this fire happened.
Found me here.
In 1885 when the fire happened, there was this caretaker that had a dog, and he had a little shack back behind the old mill, and he came inside to try to put the fire out, and he and his dog ended up getting caught in the fire, and they hid in this fireplace inside of the old mill. And basically they were both burned alive, the dog and the caretaker. And,
Wow.
and the story goes that as you're walking around in there, you can hear a dog bark. You can hear a dog barking. So, I mean, ever since then, just to kind of add on, I mean, that's where this legend of the dogs began.
Oh, yeah?
Is this dog, because of the fire, has sought to get revenge upon the human race ever since then.
Okay.
So
Let's
check it out, man.
see what we got here.
Scared, man.
Don't be with me, Luke. See,
So we got no trespassing. There's a little hole in the fence there. Right?
Let's see if we can fit in there.
Under penalty of law. Check it out. Looks big
barbed
enough for
wire.
a dog to fit through.
Yeah,
I bet if we work it, we could probably get through there.
sure could.
Bruce.
Luke, I don't know, you keep checking over here. I'm gonna see if there's a way over here.
What was that?
I don't know, but it's kind of freaky. It came from over there.
Oh, dude, what was that? Should we stay or should we get out of here?
I don't know. But it doesn't look like we can get in over here. Let's get the heck out of here, man. Come on, I'm scared. Come on, man. Come on.
Come on.
don't know what happened. We heard the dogs and we just started running. And I lost Luke. I looked back for him and I couldn't find him. I drove by and all I saw was just stuff all over the floor. I don't know what happened. I'm just really scared right now. I don't even know what to do anymore. It's just kind of, it's really... Man. The freak? What the heck is that? What the heck? Who the heck are you?
Who do you think I am?
You're the freaking dogs? No way, you just turned it. No!